Hi everyone, this is part 3 in exam October 2021, no calculator sector. Number 30, according to the data published by the World Meter, the total cases of people infected by COVID-19 in Egypt on July 24, 2020 was 91,072, while in August 3, this is July 24th, and this is August 3, it went up to 94,600. So if we consider the graph of the change in number of total cases over change in days is linear, what will be the total cases reported in August 9, 2020? Here is saying that July is 31 days. So let's see what can we do with this problem. Let's consider the first 24th, this is 1 or 0, and the COVID-19 infection what was 91,072. This is the date of July 24th. Okay, and in August 3 means after how many days? Yes, 10 days, because 24 up till 30, this is 6 days, and another one because July is 31 days, 7 plus another 3, so it will be 10. After 10 days, it was 94640. Okay, I think using these 2 points we can form an equation. Can you get the slope? Yes, it is this minus this over this minus this. So the slope will be 35.6.8. Okay, so the equation will be y equals mx plus b. The slope now is 356.8 x plus b, y-intercept. Okay, the y-intercept here is this number, because at 0 it was 910. So this is considered the y-intercept, because x equals 0. Now this is the equation. I want to get the total infected people at August 9. August 9 after how many days? Here 10 days. And from August 10 to August, from August 3 to August 9, this is another 6 days. 6 days plus 10 days, it will be 16 days from July 24th. So replace x by 16. Okay, you will get y equals 96781. 16 times this number plus this number. So this is the total infected people at the end. 96, which is number A. Question number 31. If H varies inversely as K, okay, inversely. When you say varies inversely means H1 over H2 equals K2 over K1. This is the inverse variation, And H equals 9 when K equals 20. K equals 20 means this is 20. What's the value of K plus 4 when H equals 15? But here 15. Try to get the K, K2. So the K2 equals 9 times 20 over 15. That gives me 36 over 3 over 5. Divide by 3 and this is by 3, 5, by 5, 1, and this is by 5, 4, so it will be 12. But he needs k plus 4. K plus 4 means 12 plus 4, which is 16. So the answer here is 16. Given the points 1, 2, 3, 4 points here, what's the value of the area of the quadrilateral? This is very hard question. Let's see. This is the quadrilateral AB, RC. Good? Good. And I have 4 points. 1, 4, this is the first point. 4, 1, and R negative 1 and negative 4, and the C equals negative 4 and negative 1. He wants to get the area. So I have to make sure whether this is a rectangle or not. I have to get the length of the sides. So let's see, how can you get the length of the sides? AB, for example, AB equals, how can you get the area, the length between 2 points? You get the difference in x squared plus the difference in y squared. So it will be 4 minus 1 squared plus 1 minus 4 squared. That gives me root 18. This is AB. Type CR. CR negative 1 minus means plus 4 squared, difference in x plus difference in y squared, 4 plus 1 all squared. That also gives me root 18. So they are the same. Let's see RB. The RB equals 4 plus 1 squared, difference in x plus 1 plus 4 squared, difference in y squared, equals root 50. So the RB root 50. Let's see CA. CA also, it will be 1 plus 4 all squared plus 4 plus 1 all squared, so it is also root 50. But I have to make sure that this angle is 90. Okay, so that will be a rectangle. How can you get, so you have to get the slope here and the slope here and see the M1, which is the slope of this line, M1 equals 1 minus 4 over 4 minus 1, which gives me negative 1. The M2, which is the slope of this line, equals 1 plus 4 over 4 plus 1 equals 1. So you can see that this is 1 and negative 1. It means that this is the negative reciprocal of the other one, so this angle is 90, so this is rectangle. Now I want to get the area. The area of the rectangle equal the length times the width, means root 50 times root 18, which gives me 30. 33. If the company decided to print this number 33, 31. Oh, maybe I have missed something here. Let me see 33 from the exam itself. This is 33. Yes, I have missed this part. Let me take it here. So this is 33. What is the question of 33? And this is 33 question. A company decided to create brochures to introduce their products. The printing house responsible for designing and printing the brochure will charge the company $79 for the design with 44 cents. This is cent and this is dollars for each brochure printed. That means if I want to make an equation, this equation will be y equals 79 fixed number plus 44 cent means 0.44 x representing the number of printing. If the company decide to print 2000 brochures, so replace this by 2000. So it will be 79 plus 0.44 times 2000. That will give me 959. This is the cost of printing 2000. How much should they pay? They should pay 959. Okay. Next question. The maximum budget put by the company for brochures is 1950. How many brochures at most can they print? If the maximum number is 1950, so this equation should be less than, so it will be 79 plus 0.44x less than the 1950. If you solve this inequality, put it as an equation in the calculator and shift solve, you will get x equals or less than this number 4252. So here he is asking how many brochures. It could be this number 4252. This is the maximum they can print with a budget 1950. Lucas bought a car for 3,500. He lost 12% of its price. Then when he sold it for Brad, while Brad won 5% of what he paid when he sold it to Amira. Okay, how much did Amira pay for the car? So I have three persons, Lucas and Brad and Amira. The first one, he bought it for 3,500. 3,500. Okay, and then he sold it to Brad for 12%. He lost 12%. When he lost 12% means you have to multiply this number by 0.88. So it will be 3500 times 0.88, which is the difference between the 100% and 12%. This is the new price for Brad. And then Brad won 5%. Means you have to multiply this by 1.05. This is 5%. If you want to increase something by 5%, multiplied by 1.05. Finally, it will be 3,234. Okay, how much did Amir pay? She should have to pay 3,234. 3, 4. This is easy. Number 36. In 2010 at school, 3/5, this can be written as 3/5 of the seniors wanted to celebrate their prom night at Restaurant X. So this is Restaurant X. 3/5 of the seniors, A, for example. Okay? So still 2/5 of the seniors. While 30% of the rest voted for the restaurant Y. 30% of the rest means 30% of the 2/5. Let me complete the problem. And 84 students left for a restaurant. So this is Y and this is Z. 84 left voted for restaurant Z. 84 students here, 84 students. Okay, and 30% of the rest, 30% of this number voted for Y. If 30% voted for Y means this times 30%. So still 70% voted for Z. So here 25A times 70%. This number representing the 84. It means this is the real number. So I can say that the 70% of the 2/5 A means the number of the seniors equals 80. If you solve this equation, you can get the A equals 300, means the number of seniors are 300. Okay. How many senior students voted for X? How many senior students voted for X means I have to get the 3/5 of the 300, which is 180. Again, this problem, 3/5 of the seniors voted for X. 3/5 of the seniors voted for X, means 2/5 voted for the Y. But he said that 30% of the rest, 30% of the 2/5 voted for the Y. That means 70% of the rest also, which is 2/5 A, voted for Z. And this represented by 84 students. So I can make an equation here. This equal this, and then get the A, which is the number of the seniors, and then get the 3/5 of the A, which is 180. 37, 38. The graph below shows the number of new cars of two brands, Hyundai and Honda, bought by the citizens in country X during year 2010-2019. You can notice that the Hyundai is the continuous line and the Honda is the dashed line. Okay, according to the graph, how much was the percent decline of buying a new Honda from 2010-2015? This is 2010-2015. At 2010, the Honda, according to the graph, how much decline by the Honda? Honda means dashed line. It was 800, and then it is 700. So the declination is 800 minus 700 over the original, which is 800. All that percent means times 100. That gives me 12.5%. So the answer is 12.5. This is the percentage of declination. And 38, after the first tie between the number of cars bought of the two brands, how many years did it take Hyundai to sell 50 more cars than Honda. Go back to the grid. This is the first tie. Okay, it was at 2012. How many years passed until the Honda rises 550? This is 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Okay, let me look here. Look at this line. Between this and this, there is 50. Yes, because here this is 750 and this is 800. So the distance here is 50. So after 4 years, and this is the end. Oh no, still we have a problem in 38. 30, oh yes, 38 is 4 years, sorry, yeah. This answer is here. Okay, this is the end of the exam, the whole exam. This is part 3 in the calculator sector.